In this view, I'll be continuing the Lantern Rite. And I'm on the second quest now. The funeral parlor has no master. Eugene Terrace calls the troops. Yeah, and this has just come out, so... It seems like quite an interesting story so far. There's quite a lot going on. And I think there's also more of these. Yeah, new stages of that. Oh, I got a gift envelope from Genshin. Most esteemed Patchsoka, that disciple of mine, spent 2 whole nights outside gazing up at the moon, and all for the sake of writing a single gift envelope. When I urged her to drink some tea, she very nearly ended up drinking the ink before her instead. Honestly, in any case, since she has written hers, I too shall write one for you. Words of the tireless struggles and myriad hardships that fill your days has reached one's ears. Yet the Lantern Rite has come around once more, so set aside your worldly burdens for a moment and soothe your spirit with a few idle cups of tea. Should any dare to trouble you, come sit before the gate of one's mountain abode. Then we shall see who still has the audacity to disturb your repose. Thanks, Genuine. I guess that's Shinha that she was talking about. And 2 more of these. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll go over to the quest point. I need to wait until 2 days later. I wonder if we're gonna get more information on what Hu Tao's doing, and also the adepts.
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
Okay, back up to the funeral parlor.
Rev the engines!
That's quite a quick way to get there.
It's us again!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Well, that's a lot.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Oh, Gaming's here. Hey, I spy Patchsoka and Paimon. Man, how long's it been? Happy Lantern Rite. The last time we saw him was during the last Lantern Rite, which was a year ago. So it actually has been quite a while.
Oh, hey Gaming!
Happy Lantern Rite, Gaming.
So, what brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery to Chenyu Vale. It works out nicely, cause my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So, two birds with one stone.
Hold on! A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune-telling or something? How could you have known that?
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Phew, you scared me for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak, and on the job that we were specifically told to be extreme hush-hush. But it sounds like you found out from another source, so all good. Miss Undertaker, everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count, and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild said they just want to ship some items back home to go ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst. So don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu is already back home in Genshin Vale. He and his brother made a trip together. Something about checking if there are any repairs are needed in the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
Let's check in with Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Alright, well I better get moving. Next time, we're going for dim sum. There he
Baiju,
is.
what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
A most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his lordship taken the turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Was summoned her.
What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
Did she forget though? There's also a rule in the notebook which says not finding herbs, okay? Getting home late, not okay. But she's now over a day late, and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence so concerned that something is happening to her. We posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Gigi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Gigi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wuwang Hill, in the Qingsa mountain range.
Kingsa again, huh?
Why did it zoom in on him?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss it later. Right now we should go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
It started now. There seems to be quite a lot of bad stuff happening. and it seems it might all be related somehow. I am interested in what's happening. Oh, I need to be higher.
Oh, you're dripping wet. That must be uncomfortable. Let's take a break. I'll use my fire to dry you off.
How did they not notice me?
Full throttle!
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
Are these illusions part of it? Oh, there's one of those doll things there again. It should be easy to deal with.
I see everything.
Shower me with praise! Try and stop me! Incinerate!
Silence!
Okay, I got them.
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably as likely with Hu Tao.
What are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting! The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wuwang Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too.
Then what happened to Gigi?
One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
A perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible.
All right then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
I doubt you are right.
Huh? What was that sound?
Is that Gigi?
Ah! Ghost incoming!
Oh, it's Yelan. Hold up, it's me.
Yelan, what are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kind of was, just not by ghosts apparently.
Yeah, that's right. I managed to scare a few rookie adventurers. But looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
We have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here and she could be in danger.
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me in. I found an herb gatherer's basket partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Gigi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe. But beyond this point, I can't be sure. So you're here to look for Gigi as well? No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Jinja Village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
By Kaiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Chinksa village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't Jinja Village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they're born the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
I'll bet Tutao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Nangwang.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared our top secret information with you. Surely you don't think I would let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Doctor Who, and everything I've seen suggests that Lanyan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang. Ningguang will explain everything. Is she in the Jade? The thing? I forgot what it's called. Jade Chamber. No, it seems she's over there.
My apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
In the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. Ah, you sure have a way with words. Alright, fine, it's a yes. Didn't you just say no? The Gate of Fright, June Stone Forest, yeah, I'll handle it. I knew I could come to the great Captain Beidou to answer the call of duty. Save the compliments, just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern rate, so I'll be expecting 5 times the usual rate. Ha, the deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what about your share, How much will that rob me of? Oh, please, firstly, no one can rob the Chan Chuan, not even me, and secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? Ah. Oh hey, Patchsoka and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beidou!
Ah, little Paimon. The bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you. By the way, got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
Ah, sorry, I got a dash. See you round, folks. Oh yeah, and happy Lantern Rite. She won't be able to celebrate it though. Yolan clearly knows me well. She's brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beidou said you were conscripting us? Beidou never passes on an opportunity to crack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? Patchsoka and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes me the perfect candidate.
Then where? Where's there?
I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu Tao, Miss Gigi, and Miss Lanyan are currently stranded inside the border. Stranded in the border? What is that?
Border? The border? That border?
Wait, what is it? Yes, that border. The border between life and death. Oh, that one. Wait, that doesn't sound good at all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Isn't Gigi already dead though? Cause she's a zombie. Heck, come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
How are you so sure they're at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail. But let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qingzhe. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated, and sure enough, found an ominous presence on Wuwang Hill. Then, 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet up again like yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yalan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and Lanyan. I'm about 90% sure all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang already thought of that. You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons at Wanshu Inn. He'll show you the way. Zhao.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Yeah, Yalan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture. So naturally, he has been briefed on the situation. Understood. We'll head out right away. This rescue mission is of the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. Then I'll wait here for the good news. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. But don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yalan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The data ray. We've now found the locations of the gates of life. Concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Kaching and Ganyu are handling the gates of life and concealment, and Captain Beidou has agreed to take the Crux fleet to guard the gate of fright. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this other than you. Oh, I see. It's the chasm. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate their positions on what we know of their raids so far. It shouldn't take long now. When I saw the Director Hu, she said that if worst comes to worst, activating the 7 and 8 gates array may be our only option. But if you have doubts, I'd like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? That is what troubles me too. Let's continue that discussion another time. Wait, so one of the characters is gonna be... obfuscated? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Maybe not.
I see everything.
Oh, there's another coin here. Found the third one. Okay, Genshin.
Full throttle!
Xiao, you're already here.
It's you two. Where's Yelan? There's been a change of plan. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine. Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the recent disturbances will only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead.
Are we not good enough?
I'd feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to a secret art, practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anything was to happen to Patchsoka, you'd be very sad.
Oh, so you're just worried for her safety. Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too. Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli would go.
Huh? What do you...
Show Zhao the Rex coin from Zhongli.
Oh, yeah. So, this is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see?
You sound really suspicious when you do that voice, Paimon.
He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Your attempts to mislead me are futile. Yeah, it's pretty obvious you were lying, Paimon. That coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis, and none of its power.
Oh, drat! Zhongli swindled us!
What's throwing you, Zhao? I fear that bad karma I would carry. Bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further. So while I can show you to the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one that you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us? Very well, then hold tight. Is he gonna teleport us?
Whoa, that was fast.
I think he did. The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No. Balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wangcheng funeral parlor's domain. I'm not familiar with their craft. So how is he gonna get us in? But since the border has been disrupted, Vitor is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering!
That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my adeptus perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fetter or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go! Oh, I get to use Zhao. Oh yeah, he has the big jumps. I think only in his burst mode though. Oh, did I leave? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, do I have to restart this?
That was fast.
I have to restart this.
So,
Okay, I already done all this.
that was
Okay, where is it? Attack the ball of Feta? Okay. Wait, is it just this one?
monsters!
The Feta has sent them into something. I can't read that fast. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage. Is there a third Fetable? Oh, I can dash in the air, that's pretty cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, we found the entrance, I think. This is the
Looks like it
place.
was Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your head in for a second. What's he doing? Kavi... Kavi... My eyes glue. Kavi Rude Haka Ha.
Huh? What did you do?
I placed a witness. What? I placed a witness sigil on your forehead, so you can share my power of perception. Now, you'll be able to see the Feta. There's no knowing what things are like in there. Hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I'll open a passage and pull you
Thanks,
out.
Zhao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. Is this gonna be very long? I don't know how long this will be, and if I have time for it. I think it'll probably be okay. I do have this to claim though. I'm gonna get a finishing coin, that's cool. I was lagging. guess time to go in. Should I heal first? Maybe I should. Or maybe I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine because I have Frina who I can heal with.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Maybe it's just probably fine to use Malika.
Archon reporting for battle.
Wait, so is this a...
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
So this is a place we've been before. Did they just reuse the domain then? Since we've already been here? Wait, what does T do? I can see the feather. Oh, I hear an enemy back there. Okay, now I can do it.
Hey,
They're just randomly attacking some door. Did I just hear a chest? Oh yeah, there's one here.
the path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
Wait, can I get over? I might be able to get over if I use Malika.
Rev the engines!
Oh no, there's an invisible wall. Okay, that's sad.
The end of our
Oh no!
legacy.
She died. It's okay, I can revive her.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet?
This is very bright.
Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster
Oh.
here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
This is really pretty. I really like this. It's a very pretty place. Oh, there's a feather over there. Wait, you can walk on the clouds. I do remember that from last time.
Yeah.
I am...
Hey, that's one of Madame Lon's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
I am kind of finding it hard to remember this place though. I think it must have been a very long time ago that I did it. Like I last did this. Is there a ton figure? Do I attack it? It's just going. Okay. Catch.
The rattan figure is
What did
covered
that
in
do?
feather! How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
It went in the lamp? There's some fetishes there. Fetishes with feta.
Yeah!
settle down.
Oh, there it is. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Do I need to use these attacks? Yes. That got it. Catch. What does it mean when they go in the things?
Leave her rattan figures here. It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
Wait, where are the other... Oh, down here? Oh, that's over here. Okay, I got him. Is this the last one? I caught it multiple times. Oh. What's happening? What?
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looks like now? It's horrific.
Yeah, this is a lot less pretty looking.
Get ready to jump again.
Another jump. Oh, she's just floating on it. Okay, jump time. Well, I will use Wing Glider this time. So, sorry, yes, I can just do that. Yeah, this looks pretty different. Oh, and a precious chest. Is this a return? I mean, a feta thing? Oh. I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Gigi. You've already absorbed too much feta. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep? Chi-Chi awake? That was impressive. I didn't know hypnosis worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. This is a cool shot. I want to close my eyes and dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
A dream, huh? Alright, Gigi, let me help you with that. Now, listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun. Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs. Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek Tao. What is she doing? Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise, her name is Hu Tao. Hu Tao? Oh no. Anyone but Hu Tao? Wait, did I just say something? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. Terrifying. Hu Tao. Actually, that's a funny shot. No, don't bury me, help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake, with fright. What's happening now?
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters?
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
No, I think that's just us.
Run, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
I think we were the ones that broke through the illusion. What the? Oh, so that's you guys. Patchsoka. Paimon.
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess. The Chan Quan sent you. I knew she'd act if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Call Zhao's name. Zhao. You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming. Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. Oh, that was simple. Monsters.
Crap! They must have sensed the new way out.
Hemph, let him come. It's their funeral, courtesy of Doctor Who. This will take me a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off.
I'll help too. Oh, I get to use all of them. Well, that's really cool. And I get to see the outfit as well.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
That's cool. I think with Hu Tao, you want her to be low health. I think. Oh, they're attacking the portal.
Closing in. Ills be gone. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
there's a time limit.
Go.
Wait, is there someone there? Wait, did I fail? Do I have to do it again?
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
Okay, no, I didn't have to do it again. I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're alright, but Gigi absorbed a little too much feta. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs. Then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much feta, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Gigi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was a little risky
Well
call.
then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done, so you should return to Eugene Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt
Okay,
it.
well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Back to Eugene Terrace now. Yeah, I think that's how Gigi talks. Wow, get a...
I am Chi-Chi. I am a zombie. And I forgot what comes next.
Yeah, I think I kinda did it right. Maybe. Okay, it's suddenly lagging a lot again.
Try and stop me! Is this
Oh. Oh no. She died in the cutscene.
Ningguang! Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work, Patchsoka. You were even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Eugene Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be hopping around like a slime. Yeah, if I can trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Chanquan. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments. I shall on by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary. Director Who, it was my mistake, letting you go into the border by yourself. What is this map here? Don't say that, even if I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know too, how dangerous is the situation we face, and how does it compare to the previous cases? Way worse, like, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart, so it requires maintenance once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries, sometimes every other decade or so, and of course, that is the responsibility of the Wangshan funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst of it was a few small veta leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all away with no problem. This is different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the Abyss. I doubt it. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Leela's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
So is this set after the Netlana Conquest? Because I have done that. Ah yes, I've heard a little about the crisis there. But as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary world between life and death. Yep, it's a demarcation line. Life on one side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the fetter won't do any good, because the issue is the border itself. Lady Chanquan, any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the locations of 4 of the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Whoa, ready? The Chanquan doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it, besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border. Just the parts that's been living, giving us grief. Which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is this 7 and 8 gates method? The 8 gates refer to 8 key nodes in Liwei's ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy. Is this a map of it? Actually, I think this is just a map of Liyue. That's the chasm. And then I think this is this. I think maybe this is Chenyu Vale, or maybe this is Chenyu Vale, and then that's Wangshuin, and then this may be Liyue Harbor. Okay, that's interesting.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the Ray. The Ray Master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
Yeah, that is what Greater Lord Rukkhadevata did. I'm pretty sure. And I think also Wanderer tried to do that at some point, but then we stopped him. Or something like that.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
I think it's worse than death, actually. Because it also means no one remembers you. Now, don't worry. That's the traditional interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so they were only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the Array Master can withstand a huge blast of feather, they will be just fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know most about life and death out of everyone here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. That is true. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps, as the Chanquan has found the remaining 4 gates. Director who? Something to add, Lady Changwan? No, there's something else that I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wuwang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
Phew. No, Lady Changwan, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of all the gates by then. Why would it be related to that? Alright, well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Lun Yen. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. Well, I can talk to Ningguang. What's bothering you, Ningguang? The Wuwang Hill disaster has always haunted me. Still, if Director Who says the incidents are unrelated, I probably shouldn't pry any further. Okay. Actually, this is over here. It's probably faster to teleport. Maybe I should go to a Statue of Seven. To save food. Why is it lagging again? Okay, I think it's fine now. Oh, that was not very far.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Qi divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Qi arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Qi he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright.
What? So everyone that reads it says they only have a few years to
Fearing
live?
backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangshang Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they could fix it.
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with this rattan figure?
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Ying Art Shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil
Does she
to
recognize...
absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
Does she recognize each individual one she makes?
I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Who to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman arts since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
A question about the 7 and 8 gates method.
Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu-Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Who for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
Wait, so is she planning on killing herself then?
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hu-Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Yanlan?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to this story, huh?
Wait, so this is Hu Tao's father and grandfather?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should go to Hu Tao's house.
You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Then that's our choice. All we can do is try. Then you can keep poking her till she tells us the truth.
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
I'll talk to the young one first.
I hope my family will write back to me soon.
Yeah, that was good. Good that that whole conversation was voice acted. Because a lot of the characters aren't voice acted in this event.
Rev the engines!
There she is.
Hu Tao!
She looks worried. Patchsoka, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes, and you're missing me already?
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why? Is there a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright. I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Oh, this is cute. This is her father and grandfather. And then Hu Tao up there. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, my dad and grandpa. Without this picture, I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. So, what happened to him? There was a board incident on Wuwang Hill about 12 years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homer to burn away the fetter, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
Yep, his mistake didn't cost him his own life. It took most of the village out, and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout. But that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
How could I not? It would be one thing if he was just spoiled, brat who never amounted to anything. But he was a genius. He was and still the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the Wangshan arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating Feta all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director was burned away. All of their belongings has burned away all their belongings when they passed on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
It doesn't seem meaningless. No, all it shows is that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we're all together. That's why he hesitated in that final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus, and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, as a funeral directors. It's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole basis of Wangshan Funeral Parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let down everyone else. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I chose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will not get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all I want, and on the off chance he overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped being myself and living my life, my way. Anyway, so that's a brief history of Wulong Hill for you. Anything else on that agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Hey, did you not think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, so owe you big time. Answering your questions seems like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
She could still be lying though. Try not to dwell too much on this stuff, okay? There's still 2 days to go, so check out before the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Eugene Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're going to turn death to ashes. And that's the end of the quest. There's a lot going on, and it seems like quite a lot of Like, it was a much more... a much... bigger story than I was imagining for the festival, for the Lantern Rite. Guys, seriously, go rest and relax while you can. We have a big job coming up in 2 days' time. Yeah, and that was a pretty cool quest. Would have been better if it was fully voice acted though. Okay, I'll go clear my commission wards.
Try and stop me!
Add Astro. Thank you for
Of course, I also have many regrets. Thanks to my knowledge and strength, I'm an effective problem solver. But most of the time, all people really need is companionship. I've disappointed many people in that regard, but duty stops for no one. Questioning my path will only bring more pain. I owe it to myself to stick to my convictions.
What is that voice line for?
Ad Astra.
I don't think I've heard that voice line before. For Mawika. Okay, this is where we'll end the view. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the view, then you might watch... Oh, I just saw that coin. Then you might want to watch more of my Genshin and stereo views. So I've placed on screen, which you might watch. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.